and blessings. What's good with you? Thank you for tuning in to the David Adams podcast. Much love and respect. We got a hot topic for you. We got two topics for you, and I got my girl here, Miss D. Say hi, Miss D.
Hello, everyone.
I got my man Tony Tough back there. Say hi, Miss Tone. Mr. Tone. All right, I got my man Demise over there. Say what's up, Demise. We'll be right back. Please share the page real quick and give me 2 seconds real quick. Much love and respect. Check. Please share and like the page. One, two, check. What's good? Would you please do me the favor and just go ahead and share the page? Please share the page. Please share the page. Much love. Like the page. To my people on Facebook, much love and respect. To my people on YouTube, much love and respect to you as well. If you can hear me in this room right now, please put a 1 in the chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Blessings, and blessings. All right, we got 2 topics for you today. 2 topics for you today. First of all, Miss D, how was your day?
Blessing day.
All
like
right.
always, blessing. We're alive and we're full of health.
No doubt. How was your day, Tony Tough?
My day was very tiring. I had the doctor's appointment and everything.
Oh, okay. Everything going pretty good?
Yeah, so far everything is okay. Basically, yeah, everything's good. I got more feeling now than I ever did.
That's what's up. That's a blessing. That's good to hear. What's going on, Demise? Put your head up. I can't see you, Demise.
Another day above ground, baby. You already know everything going Gucci.
No doubt. I can't even see you back there, bro.
Can't see me?
Yeah, you gotta sit up a little bit. I think you're leaning over, so your head is right behind Miss D. So you gotta, yeah. Peace. What's going on, Ursula? How you feel? Thank you for chiming in, Urs. What's good with you? Can you hear us pretty clear, Ursula? Just let me know if you can hear us pretty clear.
How you doing?
All right. What's good? Please share the page, Ursula, and also like the page. Thank you so much. Okay, we're going to get right into the topic, man. We're going to get right into it. The first topic is going to be, how do you feel? You know, the world has changed. The world has drastically changed. It's not the same when I was growing up. It's not probably the same as you guys was growing up. And I think most likely it's not the same as you guys watching. Well, how do you feel about the alphabet environment and them, the actual society, the government is allowing now the alphabet environment to be taught in school? There are cartoons that's being viewed by children. It's on the networks now. How do you feel about that? What's going on? How you feel, Yvonne? How are you? Much love and respect. Thanks for chiming in, Yvonne.
Hey, Yvonne, how you doing?
Auntie Yvonne in the house. What's good with you? So I'm going to start with Miss D. What is your take? What is your analogy? What is your perspective on children learning about the alphabet environment in school?
As a mother, I will be, my feeling is a little bit, I could say disappointed, because I think that when it have to do with the life of my child, I want to be the one to be able to teach them about different things that have to do with life, because I think it's my place to guide them. It's not the school, especially when it have to do with that sexual or whatever it is environment. I think it's a parent's point. Right. That as a father or mother, I think we're the one who's supposed to talk to our children about that point. That's my belief.
I like that analogy.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Thank you. I like your perspective. Great perspective. Okay, we're going to go to Demise. How do you feel about that perspective, Demise, as far as the alphabet environment teaching children in school, even if they have a little course on it? I've seen a few things that kind of was, different. How do you feel about that?
I mean, pretty man. I'm gonna be honest. I feel fucked up about it.
Okay.
Because kids don't have a decision. And their mind is not evolved yet to make proper decisions where they sustain as their own. So us as parents, we gotta be the guidance for them. So we rooting them on to condone it. Who to blame? Us or the kids?
I feel you. Great point, brother. Great point. Great point. Okay. How do you guys feel about it? About the same topic, about children learning about the alphabet environment in school. They even now have it on cartoons. They've been having these
Sesame
shows
Street.
on cartoons.
Disney.
One of my nephews was watching a cartoon. I mean, guess it came up on the screen or whatever, and they were actually watching it. They they thought it was a regular cartoon, but it really wasn't a regular cartoon. It was,
very sad.
yeah, I have a picture of it. I would show you guys, but I don't have it set up right now. But yeah, the cartoon was talking about, well, basically they showed two men holding hands. And even my nephew was uncomfortable with that. He said, you should turn that. We got to turn that because that's not right. Something like that. Something to that effect, right? Yeah, so Tony, what's your take on this, my brother?
Let's make it clear. I have no issues with that alphabet. I don't want to misquote how you guys say it. LGBTQ, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I have no issues with you guys. Lesbians, transgenders, none of you. I do have an issue with people trying to push an agenda on my child. That's my only issue. If you're speaking about it, okay, cool. But when you're pushing the agenda, that's what I have an issue with. Now, sex education, yes, it could be taught in schools. I have no issues with that. Sex education, I have no issues with that.
Right.
Because education starts at home.
Right.
And yes, it's my department to teach them about, right and wrong and what the Bible says and what should and should not be. Sex education and schools should tell you about STDs, so on and so forth. But when you get into things like gender appropriation and all those other things that doesn't deal with health and sex education, then that's where I have the issue at.
Makes sense.
Definitely.
Great analogy, brother. Great analogy.
And I do believe that if they was to teach it in school, the child or supposed to be somebody who's grown up already, not with the little kids, and when they're already ready to make a decision on their own about life, that's
Right.
their thing. If they need more knowledge about it, because let's just go back in knowing that not every teenager have parents in in the house. So therefore, it is good for them to teach our children sometime if we're not around. They
Right.
want to give them some knowledge, but they have to be grown already, not little kids and stuff. I believe they're crossing that line.
Right. That's a good point, man. Great point.
But I think in the United States, the government promote this shit like a drug. It's another stop for the reproduction process.
Yes.
They want to kill off the minorities so bad, especially blacks. So what's the proper way to do it? If you got two women and two men together, in relations, they can't reproduce. And if you bring in a child in that environment, then that child's going to grow up and adapt to what they see. See, children's not born that way. They adapt to what they see. Just like these little kids out here, they want to go drill, they want to go kill. They adapting to what they see and what they hear. So when mommy now see her little boy in high heels, oh, let him be one B, that's cute. Not knowing she's transitioning her boy to be a little girl.
Right.
So let me ask you a question real quick.
I'm listening.
Have you ever spoken to a gay person?
Yeah.
Have you ever spoken to a transgender person?
Nah, I never spoke.
Okay, so now You say you spoke. You say you haven't. You say that they are adapted to what they see. But speaking to a transgender child and speaking to a gay child, sometimes you got to ask them. You have to speak to them to understand them. Most of the gay and transgender people that I've spoken to, they've known at an early age. So they didn't see on TV. They didn't see, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I understand TV.
They
But
known,
it's on the
hold
household.
on. They known what at an early age? And what age? What age we're talking about?
Most people that I spoke to, most gay and transgender that I spoke to, they've known at an early age before 10. 7, 6, 7, 8, and 9 years
So
old.
what made them know that? What made them know that?
Right.
They didn't have the kids that I'm talking about
All right.
grew up in the
What
80s.
made them know that?
They grew up in the 80s, so they didn't have social media.
All right. What made them know that? It's about what they saw. If they
But
had
they
social
saw a
media.
man. They saw a man that they was attracted to that they thought was like. Oh,
That's what they saw.
a woman. Right. Now, I mean, like I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about. Whether it's on social media.
No, we say social media's off the limit.
Okay,
Because
social
back then there
media's
was so
off
much
the
shit.
limit. All right.
So you know what I mean? You trying to refute my statement?
No,
It's about what they
that's why
saw.
I'm asking you. That's
Right.
why
So
I'm asking you.
you talking about back then? It's about what they saw.
Right.
There was no social media.
Right.
It's not, so if you're in that household and you wearing high heels or you dressed like a tomboy, it was condoned. It was condoned. So it was oh, she want to do this, she want to do that. It was condoned. I mean, it's about what you saw. Now on social media, it turned to a drug.
Yeah, we now that you said we're gonna forget the social media. It wasn't condoned with the people that I spoke to, because the people that I spoke to, like I said, social media wasn't there, and they were beat. They were beat because they said that they like a boy said that they found another boy attractive.
Did you ask them why?
I spoke to the boys.
Did you ask them what made you be attracted to a guy?
And they said it was just something in them that
Something in them.
Let me intervene. Let me intervene
ahead,
because I heard Dr. Umar said a great percentage of that environment, because he is a psychologist or a therapist, and he basically deals with those clients. And he said a great percent, he went up into the 80s% and said the majority had situations when they was young, they were somewhat abused.
Yes.
Thank you.
I definitely, I heard the same thing too, where there's I guess everybody have a different perspective about it. I heard that it was abuse, maybe when they were child, somebody was, molested them, or it could be also a lack of love sometime in the household where, then whoever who give it to you, don't matter who it is. It could be a man or a woman or maybe another friend of yours. You're running for love. Most of us are looking for someone to give us that caringness, So we're not looking into whether they're a man or woman, just like the way sometimes you run to the street to look for guidance because you don't have it in the house. So that's what I said, that as a parents, we need to be involved in our children's house and in their life, and also continue teaching them that, the only person who is supposed to give them that love and that care is us, because we're the one that want the best thing for them.
What you say about that, Tony or Demise?
So
Great point, D. Great point.
So Ms. Day, may I ask you, who's to blame, society or the parents?
About
Good
them
question.
being gay or lesbian, you say?
Who's to blame, society or the parents?
No, I'm not blaming nobody.
No, but it is a blame.
I believe that, to me, we're blaming each other in everything that's going on in life. If we have to say it's the father, it's the mother fault, it's the society, it's the government. Come on. It's time for us to act up right now and just do what we're supposed to do. That's what I'm thinking.
Education starts in the home.
Thank you.
Yes.
The
It
education
starts
starts in the home.
Thank you.
But
Yes,
now
we just
I'm
said
only
that,
going.
right?
I'm going by my experience, and I have two transgender cousins. One transforming into a female and one transforming into a male. I have a bisexual cousin who likes guys and girls. I also have 3 gay cousins one was afraid to come out. One who just recently came out, and they love the fact that they came out. So when I speak to a person, I'm speaking based off of my comments are based off of what I heard from them. And a majority of the other people that I spoke to, they known before they was 10. And
All right, now let me ask you this question: Have they ever told you one of the experience they have had when they were young?
when they saying
Because you said just like you said something about they
yes,
felt that they were that way at a young age.
yes.
Have they ever explained to you what Umar said, which was
but one-
they were
One no, actually the transgender one, the guy, the female going into a male, yes.
got you.
Then there was another one who was gay. Yes, I was explaining about him. But the other one, then they it was something that they felt. It was something that they saw. There's something like, they was always attracted to a male at
But they never told
they
you.
looked at the male as if they were a female.
Right.
They never said that they was abused, touched, or anything like that.
Right.
Well, now the transgender
They wasn't
guy.
honest with you.
No, wait.
Let me finish this point. Go
The
ahead.
transgender guy, he was straight up with me. He saw I was the only one in the room with him. We spoke. I was the only one allowed to go visit him, to speak to him, because he was beat. He was beat to try to beat the gayness out of him, to beat the transgenderness out of him. You know what I'm saying? His father was a thug. His father was in the streets, but when he looked at a male, it's like how we look at females. That's what he saw in the male, and he was beat. Now he was never touched in the wrong manner.
How do you know that? Because he told you that?
He spoke to me and we talked.
And a lot of the time, they don't open up their heart with the truth to let,
No.
to let you.
You are absolutely right. But when you now I can't go in there and force him. Tell me I was told that he had. Now there's a lot of times where men gonna say, no, we never put on heels, we never put on makeup, we never put on a dress. A lot of us gonna say we never done something that we've done before. So he may have put on heels, he may have put on a dress, he may have tried to put on makeup. I'm not saying that he just did it, he did it. And when he got approached about it, he didn't get approached about it in a good manner, he got beat. And a lot of times when you think about children, when you keep them from something, they want to figure out why you want to keep me from it, and then they're going to go towards it even more.
What's your take on that, Ms. D?
I just, like I told them, I'm going to give you my point of view. A lot of, I also know friends of mine who are gay, lesbian, so, which I know them. But there's a lot of things in life that sometimes we can't even explain it and understand. Life is very mysterious. I could say that only God sees. He's the one that sees everything, and he knows what's going on in this world. Right. Sometimes we go to this world and we try to change things in our life. Sometimes people are not satisfied with who they are. Right. I see now white women want to be black. Now she want to paint herself black. Now the black people want to be light. Now they want to go ahead and tone their skin. Yeah. So we are never happy of who we are. Right. God created us to be a man. Now we want to be a woman. He created us to be a woman. Now we want to be a man. So we always trying to change things in our life and never go by the rule. And when we try to run in that danger road, I think there's a lot of consequences and a lot of things comes.
We're going to go to a commercial right now. Before you go on, I want to go to a commercial for the Supreme Sunshine Shea Butter. Please do me the simple favor. Make sure you try to cop you that Supreme Sunshine Shea Butter. It's a great butter. It's good for the skin. It's good for them cruddy heels. You know how you have that crud on the back of your heel?
Moisturize the whole body.
Yeah, it definitely moisturizes your whole body.
Your whole body. Your toes, your hands, your face, your beard.
And the beard.
Tony like that.
I love this one right here.
Royal.
I just purchased me another one.
Yeah, but that there going pineapple coconut.
Let me smell that one. I haven't smelled that one.
Serious.
Can I smell that one? Thank you.
It's something serious.
Okay,
that pineapple coconut is serious, real talk. No lie.
Oh, yeah.
And just so you know,
oh yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, the song that you heard when I opened up, the first song that you heard is by a female producer. Female producer. Give me a minute, fellas. Give me a minute. Thank you, sir. It's by a female producer. Her name is K. All right. Um, 4 Bars. She's a producer. She definitely makes some nice beats. Y'all might need to check her out. Really, really good producer, man. She, as a matter of fact, she's a customer of mine too. So that song that you heard at the beginning of the podcast is her. So let's give her a round of applause for even allowing me to utilize her music, man. That's a blessing. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate that. Much love and respect. Okay, we're gonna go to the chats real quick. The chats real quick. We got Ursula. Ursula, you are one of the favorite responders to the podcast. Real talk. You are one of the favorite. All right, so Ursula says, I think it should be parental consent when involved in children. And she's talking about dealing with that school situation.
I agree with
And
Ursula.
I think a lot of people have somewhat of a problem with them teaching their child. You know what I mean? That type of thing. So, great point, Ursula. I always identify transgender adults as what they want to be called or identified by. That's getting real tricky now. How do y'all feel about that? People are saying, I identify as this, I identify as that, and I want you to call me as that.
But that's BS.
Okay.
That's the agenda that they're pushing, and that's the problem that I have. I don't have a problem with a gay man, a transgender person. My son knows the difference. My kids know the difference. They know the difference.
Okay.
We know a man is a man and a woman is a woman. We understand that. But when you push that agenda, oh, I want to be called him, her, he, she, this, that, and the other. Nah. It's it's male, female. That's the problem. Even gay people know that it's only male, female.
Yeah. Okay. Or even you saying even the alphabet environment. No.
Yeah.
What you going to say, Miss D?
I said they putting pressure on the person now because, like I said, it's just confusion. Because I think I spoke about the experience that I went through in my job,
Right.
where one of my coworker went to she became a man, beer, and everything, but she sounded like a woman. So I
Right.
know that her name, what her name is. So when I started
name
working,
was a female name.
Yes. So I
Okay.
called her by her name. She got offended with me.
You called
because
by her
I
name,
called
or you called to her?
I called
or him.
I called her, and I even told the customer, she's gonna take care of you in a minute.
Gotcha.
And she got mad.
She got pissed off.
She got pissed off and took me to the office at work,
Right.
to
Wow.
a point where I have to sit with the manager and tell them, it's not enough reason for you to fire me for that. You're
Wow.
putting pressure on me now. Maybe she's at the job for 10 years or whatever. To me, she's a chick.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Now I'm gonna be polite with it, and I'm gonna start. If she wanna be called John or whatever, I'm gonna do the effort
Right.
and call
I'ma
her.
say he.
I'm gonna try.
Right.
But that doesn't mean it's not my
mistakes
fault.
happen.
You were
Mistakes
created
happen.
a woman.
Right, and you sound
So
like one, so I
yeah,
understand. Gotcha.
don't tell me. I'm not gonna run to the customer and say go to he, and then when they get there,
And he
that's-
looking around like, where's
yes,
he at?
Yes, and they were searching
Oh.
for. It's just really crazy.
Right.
So it just brings a lot of confusion, and I don't know.
Got you. Okay. What y'all take on that, fellas? All right, we're gonna go to the super chat.
Wait. I kind of understand what they are trying to argue. The fact that they're trying to argue science and political. They're saying a gender is based off of.
That's bullshit. You can't argue science and God.
No.
You can't. You know what? You gotta think about this shit. You want me to accept you for who you are, but you ain't accept God for who He made you are.
That's a valid point. But that's what they arguing.
I don't give a fuck what they argue with. That's the point right there. God made you who He made you is.
Yes.
So you want me to think different of you when God, you can't accept yourself, and you telling me to accept you.
Yes.
How the fuck you trying to make me delusional just like you?
Never satisfied. Yes, we just
Fuck
spoke
you,
about it.
Don't
yes.
try to explain this shit.
No,
Explain
I'm
it real.
I'm being real.
We're
I
gonna be
said,
back here in the bus. Explain this shit real.
I'm explaining. We're in the back of the bus, right?
That part.
I'm trying to explain.
Is Rosa Parks back there with y'all?
No, she in the back. She in the back though.
We gotta start singing.
She in the back.
Yeah, she in the back. We closer.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
Nah, but you got to think about one thing. You know, it's like like everybody think that it's the parents too, but the government put the shit on the parents. It's all about reproduction.
Yes.
I mean, it started with diseases that didn't work. They gave us cures. Then they started with drugs. We started selling this shit.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But now you start with sexuality.
Yes.
You feel me? That's some shit that they got control over.
Definitely.
You poison the mind of the kids, that plank gonna grow further, and it's gonna be more of them than us. And in the
Yes.
future, they're gonna sit there and say, "You crazy because you're not gay."
Yes, they started.
That's
wow.
what. That's
So,
what.
so, so now what's going to happen? You think? Are you saying basically heterosexual people going to feel some kind of way to even say that they heterosexual?
It's gonna lead to that point. Look how many people right now is coming out. And look how many parents are sitting there telling their children it's okay. Look at Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, that's deep.
His son ain't even had no pussy yet.
Had no what?
He ain't had no coochie.
Oh, okay.
He ain't had no coochie yet. But he sitting there and say he wants some penis.
Yes.
He can't even make. He's not old enough to make his own decision.
Decision, yes.
Hold up. He didn't come out of poverty. He came out of a situation where his daddy's a millionaire. So you can't sit there and say you struggled. You can't sit there and say you was in a different home where you didn't have the guidance. That man set you up to be just like his first son Zaire. His first son Zaire is not gay.
Okay.
You feel me? But the second one, since he married Gabrielle Union, and she's with the alphabet community, you know what I mean? She's down with them. She supports them and everything.
Right.
So he's going to follow his wife. So look how they take the strip the power from the black man, because if the wife sit there and says okay, the black man gonna say it's okay because that's his wife.
Yes.
It's fucked up out here. That's
Yes.
a new drug.
It's a crazy world because, like you said, they taking the power away from us as parents.
Yes.
Even when we correct our children, and they will come in a minute and arrest you. There's things by you correcting them, they calling it abuse.
Right.
When you're supposed to be the one guiding them in life and telling them, there's a difference between abusing and correcting your child. They're even taking that away from us. Now your child don't even want to talk to you. When you correct them, they're already ready to pick up the cell phone and call the cop on you, cry and say that you're abusing them when you try to correct them, and guiding them in this world. They taking all the power away from us as parents. They taking even like you said, like us black women or black men. Now they want to come in here now and. So they're giving us power now to choose what we want. And it's not even like that. They still controlling our life. They taking over us.
Yes, the government, you're saying. Yes.
Wow, that's deep. That's deep.
I agree with you on that. But my main issue is that we give it, the whole issue with the alphabet community is that we give it too much attention. So we giving it power. We give it too much. We give it too much attention.
No, they giving themselves too much attention.
No.
You know what they're using now? Because before, back then, if you talk bad about them or you touch them, it's it was really nothing. But now, if you say something bad about them, if you give your own discretion about them, if look at it, a gay dude gonna sit there and look at you at the bar, give you the eye, and you can sit there and try to turn your head. Normally, you say like, "Bro, don't look at me like that." You can't even say that no more, because if you go to more aggression, it's gonna be like it's a hate crime because of the words you chose to say to him, even though he's trying to eye you from afar. Don't do that shit.
No.
Look at me. You better say some shit right.
Here's the issue. A gay man's gonna look at you and not pay you no mind. A transgender is a different story. The transgender is the one that's pushing the issue. It's not the gay person. And
It's not a gay person.
It's not. No.
Wait. They raped us in slavery.
I'll let you speak.
That's what gayness started.
I'll let you speak. When it comes to we talking about gays and transgenders. Transgenders are the ones that's pushing the issue. The woke community is the ones that's pushing the issue. It's not the gay man over there that's been gay since 1979. He don't have an issue with you calling him a him or a her. He doesn't have an issue.
Okay.
What's the guy? What's the first drag queen? What's his name?
RuPaul.
RuPaul.
Oh, okay.
He knows he's a man.
You think he was the first?
No, he's a
The first one you knew.
No. I'm saying the first person. He's the first millionaire, first person on TV. I don't know. But he's the first.
He was out there.
He's the first
He's
publicly known transgender on TV who pushed that. He was a transgender. He knew that he was a man. He knew he was a man.
He still didn't mind being called.
Right,
him.
he was
Him.
called. He don't mind being called him. It's not until 2021, 20 when Obama was in office.
That's
when
the
they
first
started
person
pushing
you
the
saw on
issue.
TV.
Wait. I said on TV. That's what I just said.
Right.
Now, it's the first person that's publicly known as that. But he's not the transgender community. The new transgender community, the new woke transgender community are the ones pushing the issue. It's nobody from the 1990 getting mad at you because you're looking at a certain way or because you call him a man. It's none of them. It's the new woke generation. So now the fact that it's becoming so popularized and so putting into everything is because we give it so much attention. Just like those people who went in the submarine. You got 5 people in the submarine who went down in the water to see the Titanic. But we gave that so much attention that we didn't realize it was 700 people drowning in the middle of the ocean in a boat. So let's just think about this. If we spoke about those 700 people, we would have never known about those people going in the submarine to see the Titanic. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So when you push the agenda, we give it so much attention that it become what it is now.
All right, Tom.
That's all I'm saying.
All right, Tom. I hear you.
You may disagree or not, but that's what it is. That's
you said we give it so much attention.
We like right now. We talking about like right now. It's a conversation.
It wasn't my subject to bring up, so you can't say
no.
we.
I'm saying we because we're speaking about
y'all.
it.
Say y'all.
Okay, y'all.
All right, there you go.
Y'all.
That excludes me.
Oh, you're including me too. I didn't know.
But if you
over here.
Hold on, wait. But if you comment on it, you're a part of the we. We're on a public right now. We on a platform, on a YouTube platform where people are watching us.
Of course.
So, and if you comment, you are part of the we.
Especially, hold on.
It's just my opinion.
Hold on. While we at it, please go to YouTube and go to David Adams podcast and subscribe. Okay, you will get notified. And if you're watching right now, please press follow on David Adams page. Thank you. Continue, brothers.
But go ahead.
Let me just say that like you said in the beginning, none of us are against a person deciding to be who they want to be.
Right.
When they are, my thing, like I said, is like if you're grown and mature and you're ready to make decision in your life what you want to do with it, then that's up to you to decide what you want to do.
But should it be taught in school?
Yes, and that's
to the people that's watching.
That's where our opinion came, and
Right.
we said that to me, in my life as a mother, I want to be the one to educate and teach my child about certain things in life. I don't want the school to go ahead and teach them.
What Ursula said. Ursula said, I have a male cousin who the family had noticed from early on as a small child, the femininity in him, but the family never said anything until he fully bloomed, and we really saw things for what it was. He's now a drag queen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What'd you say, Demise? Damn.
I'm trying to spell the word.
I'm for sure saying I'm blaming the government for this agenda movement.
Pushment.
I don't blame the gay person, the transgender.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. D.
Yes.
Do you like Trump? Do you love Trump for what he was pushing? No.
I don't love him. I never did love him.
Do you like his policies and all that good stuff? Do you back him on anything of his policies?
No, I didn't.
How did you So you backed Obama?
Yes, definitely.
Obama was the one who put that in action.
I know he did.
Move on.
I know he did, but that doesn't change the fact that I wanted him to be a president.
Gotcha.
And I know that and let me just correct something. A lot of the things that the president does, people are assuming that the president is the one that decides things by himself.
He sure
and
did.
they have to know that
did.
there is so much senators in the house who are deciding what the president is supposed to do.
Right.
And especially when you are a black president coming to White House. Imagine that.
Demise.
What you gonna do? You
Demise,
can't
go ahead,
really
Demise. I see you. I see you
Maybe
can't wait.
it's
You
the same.
can't wait to say. You
Can't
can't wait.
talk.
But I got you, D. I understand your point,
No
Ms. D.
disrespect.
Yes, sir.
All right, I heard what you said about Trump. Trump, can't do for a lot of these motherfuckers out here, you know what I mean, on COVID, you feel me? Them stimulus checks and everything, unemployment. So you can't sit there and say that he didn't come and break y'all off. He maybe done said some discretion in his words that was messed up, but he was honest. Biden wasn't honest.
He's not.
Obama wasn't honest.
He wasn't.
Because the reflection of his skin, everybody rooted for him. And how
Yes.
Biden got in the chair because Kamala Harris was black too. So all the people voted for her because she was black. And they thought it was going to be a savior.
You right.
You feel me? Hey, hold up. I'm not done
You
yet.
not done yet?
I'm
And
not.
you
It's
cut
not
me
done.
off. and I
I'm
gave
sorry,
you-
Miss D. I do apologize for the inconvenience.
okay.
But we in the back of the bus and
And
you in
I'm
the front.
ad-libbing.
And I'm in the front. I'm supposed to be the one to talk first.
No. Hey. Affirmative action. We in the back of the bus. We get to say so first. Keep going.
But Trump was a realist. If you listen to Trump wasn't just going against what y'all think going against the minorities. Trump was sitting there calling out his own people.
Yes.
And he did it on CNN.
Yes.
This is the reason why he's being indicted now and everything with these false charges. You cannot put charges on the former president because he got Secret Service for life. So if you tell me you're going to indict somebody that got Secret Service for life, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's all propaganda they're putting out to mess up the mind. But back to what we was talking about.
Go ahead.
Back on topic.
You know what I mean? I really blame the elite. It's not about the government. It's the elite. The elite is bigger than the government. It's some
Come on,
white
man.
people
Talk
that's
about
sick in
it.
the head that been raping minorities since slave trade. You know what I mean? They pass it on to minorities, and now they pass on as a disease, as a drug in our environment. And that's why these kids is messed up.
Yes.
And they talk about kids is born this way. I never seen a 1-year-old or 2-year-old go through puberty. If you say a 1-year or 2-year-old puberty, you holler at me, then I know they born gay.
All
When I
right,
see
good
a
point, good
pacifier
point.
being sucked like it's a penis, then pass on to me they was born gay. Until then, God made men and women, and there's only 2 genders.
I agree
All
with
right.
you.
you're
Okay.
right.
All right. I hear your
We
opinion.
don't
I hear your
apologize
point.
for the
I hear your
confusion.
opinion.
No, you are be on point.
I hear you.
We on point.
I hear you.
We're
All
on
right.
point. I'm saying the same thing too. I mean,
Let's
I
go.
agree
Let's go
with
to
you.
the super chat real quick. All right. Let's talk to Ursula. What you say, Ursula? She said, "I always identify transgender adult as what they want to be called or identified by." Understood. She talked about a cousin and all that good stuff. So now she says, some get offended when you say man, boy. Example, if a man is born Michael, he may want to be called Michelle.
Like Miss Obama, they say.
Okay. All right. Now, what all I say, man, kill that noise. All right. I think she's talking to Demise a while back. Okay. Agreed.
You talk to
Tone.
me.
Frederick said, Tone. All I
I said gay
said,
baby.
and Magic Damn Johnson. That's his middle name, Damn.
Man,
What about Magic Johnson?
Yeah.
Man, just son.
What,
Yeah, I
what
know.
about Magic
Talking
Johnson?
about his son, I
Son,
guess.
son,
Oh,
yeah.
He
It's his
accepted
son.
the fact that he's gay.
Right.
Right.
Right. Okay, so now we in Frederick. No, it shouldn't be taught in school. That's a family issue. All I said, no, hell no. No teaching in school. Lawrence said, nope. Lawrence said, the community. Lawrence also said, do they listen? I don't understand what you're saying as far as that is concerned. All right. Ursula said, demise, meaning I guess she was agreeing with what you were saying. All I said, it's getting hot in her. Yes,
part
it
is,
is. Yeah,
sir.
yeah,
No, it's
definitely
hot.
hot. Yeah.
I'm cooling off right now.
Hey, who passed
We
it?
ain't even
Win.
get started yet to the next topic, Ola. We ain't even get started, bro.
I didn't speak about Obama. I didn't speak about Trump.
Pray.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna get there. Hold on, let me read the chats first, all right? So Kay said Trump break nobody off on nothing.
What?
The stimulus check
What?
were issued by Congress.
You know you got that 600 every 2 minutes.
Wait a minute. Forget about. Wait a minute. Who said that?
My man Kay, I think it's Kay Lawton. I don't know if it's a female. I don't know if it's a he, her, or she. So forgive me. Kay
Person.
Lawton.
Person. We're gonna say person. Person. Listen here, person. He may not. he may not have broke us off on that check, right? But let me ask you a question as a black man.
Everybody had crab legs.
Hold on, you
Everybody.
damn right. But because everybody had that $1,200 check, right?
That
Was it
part.
$1,200 or $1,500? What was it?
I don't
Anyway, if it came to your household, it was signed by Trump. But anyway, besides that, under Trump, we had a lot of black businesses that started under Trump. As black people, we got a lot more done under a Republican person
Than a
we
Democrat.
did a Democrat.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's number
Okay,
one.
okay.
That's number one.
Thank you. Hit that bell on that,
a lot of people dislike Trump because he is what we wanted Obama to be.
That's not what he disliked him.
No, a lot of people. I didn't say everybody.
It was
I
the toupee.
I said a lot of people
was a
dislike.
toupee?
It could have been the toupee or the orange to the tan.
Yeah.
but we dislike. A lot of people dislike Trump because he did exactly what he was what he was fighting for. He put those tariffs on Chinese people. He tried going for the border. He locked down those Muslim countries, which Obama put into place. So you mad at him because he did exactly what he said he was going to do when he got into office. Everything he said he was going to do, he did.
And Biden didn't do shit, and y'all still waiting.
And y'all still love him. I don't get it. I don't get it. We could talk about this person, whoever made that comment. We could talk about this off air if you want.
No doubt. All right, let me go back to the chat, y'all. Thank you for chiming in. I appreciate you. D, you got something to say on that before I go to the chats?
No, let's go to the chat.
All right, okay. So now, Ola says it's getting hot in here. Kay said what he said, which was last. Trump break nobody off on nothing. The stimulus checks were issued by Congress. Now, if you would like to call in, you have now the opportunity to call in on the D.A.P show. The phone number is 973-433-5666. You don't have to type no more. If you want to get your point across without no interruption or us forgetting to see your post, you can chime in on a phone call. Once again, it's 973-433-5666. Yes, you too on YouTube. You can do the same. Okay, so the next chat was Lawrence. What the hell? Guatemano? What is that? What that say, D? Guatemano? I don't know what that is.
Guatemino?
Bay? Something Bay?
Yeah.
All right. Kay said Trump didn't break nobody off. Okay, we got that
That's
already.
everybody lying.
What is
about that shit.
Guantanamo Bay?
Guantanamo.
I don't know what that is. I don't know.
Guantanamo.
I don't know.
Guantanamo Bay. That's
Okay, Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, Cuba,
Okay, see, I knew
Guantanamo.
she
Right.
speak that
If it's
Spanish, so
Spanish, it's
It's
Guantanamo.
fucking me up,
If it's
though.
Spanish, all right. So all I said, Magic's son is a transgender, full blown out he
He's not
playing
transgender.
basketball.
He's playing basketball. He's not playing
He's
basketball.
not playing
Is he
basketball.
playing basketball?
He's not full blown transgender. He's not playing
he-
basketball.
He knows he's a man. Is he gay man?
Yeah, he don't call himself a she, not like that.
Yeah.
I've never heard him say he,
Who
she,
said
or
that?
them.
Who said that though?
Ola.
Oh, do some more research.
Yeah, Ola. No, Ola, cool, man.
Yeah,
Ola,
Ola
man.
good
I know
dude.
Ola.
Ola, you read the wrong book, man. You good though? We got you
All
from
right,
here.
Okay. So Ola also said, say it again, Tone. He said, say it again, Tone. Everybody had crab legs.
That wasn't even Tone that said shit. That was the
That was the
mob.
mind.
Everybody had crab
And
legs.
we all got them checks though.
That's it. During Trump.
Every household got a check. I don't care what you think and what you say.
Hey, hold on, man. You know another thing about the alphabet community. One thing that people don't talk about is the STDs. They all fucking raw because there ain't no reproduction. The men fucking the men raw because they can't get the men pregnant.
They humping? They humping?
I don't know what they doing.
They humping.
And I know the woman playing
They
scissors.
humping.
They humping.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
First of all, I ain't got a problem with nobody that's Jeremy out there that's gay.
Just the words.
Right.
Right,
We
you know what I mean?
don't have
I'm just
no
talking about-
negative
I'm
energy
talking
towards
about I
you
got
guys.
kids.
Just let you know.
Right,
Nothing
I have
negative.
I
We're
have
just
children.
having a conversation.
That
We're
part.
speaking about the children. you
Right,
know?
just like I speak on
Right.
straight people. You know what I mean? Like at the same time, a lot of motherfuckers out there, if you ain't reproducing, you out there, you know what I mean, you ain't got a strap on. Point blank. That's like a motherfucker sitting there fucking a chick that's on birth control. You in there without a strap every time, busting up the club. So imagine what these. I don't want to imagine that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Ursula said, I didn't know he plays ball. I didn't know he was playing ball.
He don't.
He don't play ball.
He don't play ball.
He played with balls. I mean,
He tall.
What?
He tall.
You said he
tall.
played with
no,
ball.
I didn't
That
say
what you
that.
said?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that was
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. You ain't see
Somebody
my mouth
said
moving.
that.
Tone said that.
Nah, you ain't see
Y'all
my mouth
ain't right.
moving.
That was
Nah.
an ad lib.
Y'all ain't right. All right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to the next topic. We're gonna move on to the next topic. I want to appreciate you guys for tuning in. You want to say something else, D? I'm sorry.
Yes,
on that topic.
I just wanted to say that there's a lot of assumption about the alpha
Right, the
whatever you were talking about.
The alphabet environment.
So the thing about it is that it's a lot of opinion, speculation, and a lot of stuff. And I believe that each one of them went through something in life, and
Right.
they, like I say, they get the point to decide what they want to do in their life. Because a lot of people say that it's curiosity. My man
That's
was
what it
not
is.
eating me. He don't know how to, satisfy me sexually, but a woman did it. So I ran to a woman. She did it good. Sometimes it's just about a sex thing. Curiosity again.
Preference.
And sometimes, and I heard some people say, well, hey, the same thing happened to me. When I was little, I got abused. Another man came and he penetrated me. And then from that day on, I just continue. I like it. Hey, and it's just a lot of stories that people come out with. And like I said, we don't know nothing. So as a person, to me, I don't judge no one. That's their preference. They do what they want to do with their life. And I don't, like I said, I love all human beings. We're all created.
Good point, Miss D. All I said, that was a joke. He playing with balls.
Hey, Ola, stop listening to me. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I did not say that. You gotta stop listening to the background. I mean, the back of the bus. Listen to the bus driving the coordinator right here, all right?
All right. Kay said again, Trump didn't issue no checks. You can
Who signed it
use.
off?
Hold on.
Congress.
He said you can use your phone to fact check your own information instead of staying ignorant. The stimulus check is basically your tax dollars being returned to you. I heard that plenty times as well.
Who signed it off?
Who signed it off?
Who signed off?
Who signed off? Because Biden ain't signed off, not Obama. Obama gave us trap phones. Obama gave us trap phones, and Trump gave us trap checks to re-up. I'm riding with toupee.
That's it.
Today.
Orange guy.
That's right.
That's it.
Okay.
Look, we on the same page.
You see that rhyme, right?
We on the same. Hey, look,
The back of the bus.
back of the bus. Listen. He may not have issued it, but he signed off on it.
That part.
So at the end of the day, if I own a company,
Yep.
I'm responsible for what happens to that company.
That part.
So if it goes under, who they gonna blame? Are they gonna blame the manager? Are they gonna blame the workers? Or are they gonna blame the owner who's running the company?
The owner.
The owner. The guy who's running the company.
That's right.
The man who's running the country. The guy who signed off on those checks. So if you're gonna put it like this, if you're gonna blame him for everything, blame him. Also give him his props for when he do something right.
All right.
That's how I'm looking at it.
Well, Kay said a stimulus check does not require a significant.
All right, keep talking about stimulus check. Let's talk about the unemployment.
Yeah.
Unemployment, you're getting 600 every week.
We trying to stay on the topic. That's
Now
one thing.
you
all right?
stimulus ain't got no unemployment. Unemployment had these people balling out here. They got cars, now they getting tickets, and they getting told because they can't make the payments. We ain't got no stimulus checks no more. We ain't got them no unemployment checks.
Where your car
Trump
at?
gave us that.
Signature.
Where the
She
car
meant-
at?
Trump gave us that.
She meant signature. I think the Kay said a stimulus check does not require a signature.
Why don't it?
That's what you meant.
Why don't it?
Why don't they? How you gonna cash it?
Where did it come from?
No, how you gonna cash it?
Yeah.
How you gonna...
Who signed the bill?
No, let
Who signed for it to go through?
Let the two handle that.
Who signed to
We
go
back
through?
here. We back here.
Let's sit back. Let's sit back.
We back here.
We back.
Well, how do you feel about all that we just talked about, Ms. D?
Yeah, how you feel, Miss D?
Yeah, what's your take on all of this?
I see you, Tony.
I'm looking at you. I want your opinion.
Is they be on my side? Because I'm missing it
Let's
back.
go to the next topic.
Let's go to the next topic.
Yeah, that's a good choice for you. Somebody in the comments gonna bring it up again, and we waiting in the back, chilling. You see us, right?
She said from the IRS. Kay said from the IRS, and then Lawrence said a real Trumpster in the back seat.
There you go. The back seat. I'm a Trump supporter. Yes. I am a Trump supporter.
Instigating the next topic.
I am a Trump supporter. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I understand what he's doing. I see what he's trying to do. I don't agree with how he does everything. So again,
Yes.
I know what he's doing. I understand what he's doing,
Yeah.
but I don't agree how he does everything. Now,
Gotcha.
the reason why I'm a Trump supporter, if you go back and you can fact check me, you can go Google it. 30 years ago, he said the only way that I will run for presidency is if this country is going to shits. If the Chinese are about to take over. This is 30 years ago. Go back and look on the Donahue show, whatever it was. Everybody was pushing him to go and become a president and pushing him. He said, no, only way I'll do it is if, I don't know which one it is. The only way I'll do it is if this country is going to shit. So this country was going to shit. If he would have never got into office, China would be taking over
But
America.
it was going to shit after who?
Obama.
Thank you.
You know a lot of people voted for him just because he was
I know.
black.
I got my Confederate flag right in my bedroom.
We're gonna have another topic on that because
yeah,
I see you guys love
we
that
were
political thing.
passionate
We're gonna
about it.
definitely
I'm
have another
passionate about
topic
it.
on that, but we're gonna change the subject, fellas.
Change it.
So the next topic is going to be. Let me just read Ola's topic, and we're gonna let Ola get this off, and it's gonna be the last conversation about that topic, which is going to be demise. Represent your content. Represent your content, cause you're on point. All right. And someone else said, Kay said, tell him to give props to Trump for his gift to black people by approving hundreds of racist judges to courts around the country.
That's right.
Thank you for y'all chiming in. Appreciate you.
Kodak Black.
Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Please do me a favor, everyone here. What's going on? Lukewarm. Peace and blessings to Frederick, K, Lawrence. Who else is that? Ursula, Yvonne. I would love for y'all to please share and like the page. Those who just chimed in but didn't press the video, we appreciate you too. I know you don't want to be seen probably, but do me a favor, at least like the page. That's a blessing. Thank you. All right, so the next topic is going to be, this is a pretty deep one right here. Y'all good?
Yeah, wonderful, man.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm ready for the next topic.
He paused, so I'm not ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right, okay. Thank you, Ursula, for sharing it. I think she's the only one who shared it so far. No one else have shared this page. Y'all believe that?
Hey, no? Hey, Yvonne, where you at, Yvonne?
Can y'all share this page? I gotta do y'all partners.
Yvonne, tell your sister to go on here and share that page, Yvonne. Right? Tell your cousins, tell your nephews to come on here and share that page.
What I'm gonna do real quick, I'm gonna take a quick, maybe less than 60 seconds break. All right, and I want you to also hear again the young lady Kai, who made this song right here. And I want to give her props, 4 bars. I'm feeling this track right here. You did a good job with this track. Yeah. Much love and respect.